Watching your favorite movies in modern cinemas feels great, but nothing beats the magic of the 1980s. Remember the thrill of lining up for tickets with friends, dressed as your favorite movie characters, and the excitement of finally getting into the theater? If you lived through the 80s, you know exactly what I mean. The anticipation, the neon lights, and the unforgettable smell of fresh popcorn. And who could forget the joy of watching a blockbuster for just $10? Complete with a giant bucket of popcorn and a fizzy drink. In this video, we're taking a trip down memory lane to revisit the most classic and iconic movie theaters of the 1980s. So, grab your leg warmers, tease your hair, and let's dive into the nostalgia. Number 1. The Egyptian Theater. The Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California is a famous and prominent institution with a long history that dates back to 1922. It's not just any old theater, it's a Hollywood legend. The theater's debut coincided with the discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb, which inspired its Egyptian theme design. Talk about perfect timing. Picture this, a columned forecourt that looks like it was plucked straight from an ancient Egyptian palace, complete with hieroglyphics and mural motifs inside and out. The place even has a tiled fountain that adds to its exotic appeal. It's like taking a mini trip to Egypt without leaving LA. Sid Grauman, the mastermind behind this gem, designed the theater as a magnificent location for movie premieres. It was Hollywood's go-to spot until 1968. However, it faced some tough times, including closure in 1992 and damage from the 1994 Northridge earthquake. Thankfully, the American Cinematheque swooped in and saved the day in the late 1990s, restoring the Egyptian theater to its former glory while adding modern upgrades. Today, it showcases classic and contemporary films,
and I'm not going to leave here ever again, because I love you all,
and offers tours that let visitors soak in its architectural beauty and historical significance. Have you ever heard of this iconic theater? Maybe you've even visited? Number 2. Lowe's Jersey Theater. Lowe's Jersey Theater, located in Jersey City, is a stunning specimen of Baroque architecture that has captivated audiences since its opening in 1929. If you thought the Egyptian Theater was grand, wait till you hear about this beauty at 54 Journal Square. Upon entering, visitors are greeted by a stately foyer, highlighted by a beautiful chandelier that sets a sumptuous tone. One of the theater's most distinguishing features is its massive clock tower, adorned with a copper statue of St. George and the Dragon. This unusual landmark has become a beloved icon in the neighborhood, a bit like the Statue of Liberty's cool medieval cousin. Despite its initial success and splendor, Lowe's Jersey Theater faced the threat of demolition in 1987. But in a true 80s underdog story, a determined grassroots campaign rose up, battling tirelessly to save this iconic theater. Their efforts paid off, and the theater was spared from demolition. Today, Lowe's Jersey Theater continues to serve the community by screening a wide variety of films, both classic and contemporary.
Easy does it. Turn off the juice boy.
It also hosts live concerts, reinforcing its status as a thriving cultural hotspot in Jersey City. The theater's rich history and architectural magnificence make it a beloved attraction among both locals and visitors. It's a place where you can step back in time and experience the magic of cinema in a setting that's as grand as the movies themselves. Number 3. Tampa Theater. The Tampa Theater, a historic landmark in downtown Tampa, Florida, officially opened its doors in 1926. And let me tell you, it's not just historical, it's like stepping into a whole different world. This theater is an excellent example of an atmospheric theater, a design style that aims to transport audiences to a distant location. Inside, it resembles a massive Mediterranean courtyard, complete with elaborate statues, lush flowers, and towering gargoyles. You half expect to see Romeo and Juliet whispering sweet nothings from the balcony.
Romeo,
My dear,
at what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
The ceiling adds to the enchanting atmosphere, giving the impression of a night sky full of dazzling stars and drifting clouds. It's like watching a movie under the open sky, but with air conditioning and comfier seats. By 1973, the theater was under threat of demolition, but in a heartwarming twist that could have been a movie plot itself, the Tampa community came together to safeguard this cultural gem. Through their determined efforts, the theater was saved and reopened in 1978. Since then, the Tampa Theater has been a beloved landmark, offering a one-of-a-kind and immersive movie experience. Whether you're watching a classic film or a new release, this theater makes every screening feel like a grand event. Do you have any fond memories of the Tampa Theater? Number 4. Coronet Cinema. The Coronet Cinema in London, England is a quintessential example of a cinema created from an existing theater, blending old-world charm with the magic of the movies. It opened in 1898 as the Coronet Theater in Notting Hill Gardens, boasting an outstanding Palladian architectural style that could make any architecture buff swoon. Imagine catching a film under the same roof where Sir John Gielgud saw his first Shakespearean play, igniting his illustrious career.
Soft stillness in the night become the touches of sweet harmony.
In 1923, the Coronet Theater underwent a substantial shift, transitioning from a traditional theater to a cinema house. Since then, it's been consistently showing films, becoming a beloved staple in the town. This cinema isn't just a place to watch movies. It's a living piece of history. Its lasting presence in the world of cinema demonstrates its historical and cultural relevance, combining a strong theatrical legacy with the wonder of the silver screen. Walking into the Coronet feels like stepping back in time, where the echoes of Shakespearean performances mingle with the latest blockbusters. Number 5. Uptown Theater. The Uptown Theater in Chicago, Illinois is a landmark institution with a long and nostalgic history, transporting you back to the golden age of cinema. With approximately 4,500 seats, it was the second largest movie palace in the United States, making it a true titan of its time. This massive theater is an architectural masterpiece with its Spanish Revival style design. Step inside and you're greeted by a lavishly adorned 5-story entrance lobby that sits majestically behind an imposing 8-story facade. It's like stepping into a grand palace dedicated to the love of film. Built in 1921, the Uptown Theater was originally designed for live performances and even had its own orchestra to accompany these events. However, by the 1940s, the theater shifted its focus to playing movies, quickly becoming a beloved movie house in the town. Despite its historical significance and architectural magnificence, the Uptown Theater has faced numerous challenges over the years. It was recognized as a Chicago landmark, highlighting its importance to the city's cultural legacy. Unfortunately, the theater's been closed since 1981, leaving the public unable to experience its huge halls or exquisite decor for decades. In 2011, a ray of optimism appeared for the Uptown Theater's future. Alderman Harry Osterman pledged to work with the building's owner, Alderman James Kappelman, and Friends of the Uptown, a preservation organization. Their goal is to restore and refurbish this beautiful old structure, bringing it back to its former splendor and ensuring that future generations can appreciate its historical and architectural value. Do you still want to visit this amazing masterpiece? If yes, what old movie would you love to watch there? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 6. Capri Theatre. The Capri Theatre in Goodwood, South Australia, is a sleek Art Deco palace that has been a highlight in this Adelaide suburb since its opening in 1941. Stepping into this theater is like traveling back to an era of glamour and sophistication. One of the standout features of the Capri Theater is its one-of-a-kind Wurlitzer theater organ. This isn't just any organ, it's the largest theater organ in the Southern Hemisphere. Imagine the grandeur of the pre-movie experience, where this exquisite instrument is played 3 times a week before film screenings, adding a magical touch to your visit. The Capri Theater is renowned not only for its magnificent architectural style, but also for its rich cultural legacy. The combination of its Art Deco design and the enchanting sounds of the Wurlitzer organ make each visit a nostalgic journey through time. This historic venue continues to captivate audiences, blending the nostalgia of its historic roots with the allure of its nightly performances. It remains a beloved venue, cherished by locals and visitors alike for its unique charm and timeless elegance. Number 7. El Capitan. The renowned El Capitan Theater in West Hollywood, California, is a tribute to architectural elegance and cinematic history. This historic establishment, which opened in 1926, featured a magnificent Spanish colonial front and an extravagant East Indian-inspired interior, making it a visual feast, both inside and out. Originally designed as a stage for live theatrical plays, the El Capitan Theater has evolved into a notable movie house over the years. One of its watershed moments came in 1941, when it held the world premiere of the breakthrough film Citizen Kane, forever cementing its place in cinematic history. Despite its deterioration over the decades, the El Capitan Theater was rejuvenated in 1989 when it was purchased by the Walt Disney Company. This acquisition marked a new chapter in its illustrious history, as evidenced by a thorough restoration effort that preserved much of its original grandeur and distinctive design. Today, the El Capitan Theater captivates viewers with its unique blend of historical charm and innovative cinematic experiences. It regularly hosts Disney movie premieres, special events, and even live stage shows, making it a beloved cultural institution in the heart of West Hollywood. Number 8. The Alex Theater, Glendale, California. The historic Alex Theater in Glendale, California boasts a rich history dating back to its completion in 1925. Originally built as a vaudeville theater and premier cinema house, its architectural design is a captivating blend of Greek and Egyptian inspirations, providing an evocative atmosphere with a stage that resembles an ancient garden. In 1940, a spectacular 100-foot Art Deco neon tower topped with a spiked starburst was installed, adding to the building's unmistakable prominence and making it a beacon of the era. Since its restoration began in 1992, the Alex Theater has evolved into a thriving center for performing arts and entertainment. Today, it stands as a reminder of Glendale's cultural legacy and continues to enchant visitors with its blend of historical charm and modern conveniences. Whether you're catching a classic film screening or a live performance, the Alex Theater offers a unique experience that bridges the past and the present. Have you ever attended an event at the Alex Theater? If you remember these old movie theaters, you lived through the golden era of cinema. Share your greatest theater memories in the comments section below, whether it was your first date, a favorite movie premiere, or the thrill of a midnight showing. By the way, which of these iconic theaters do you want to visit in your lifetime? Let us know. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for the latest updates. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more nostalgic content.